2 months, Kenneth, after you started at your position as a SIEM security engineer at DTCC, I saw that you got an opportunity to be an associate cybersecurity instructor at the University of Houston. So how did that happen? Did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them? Like, what course did you get to course or courses did you get to instruct?
So they reached out to me.
Nice, big flex.
And they asked me, did they want to be like a instructor for University of Houston? I'm like, do I need a master's degree? Like, no.
Yeah, that's all I want to know.
Yeah, they're like not for cybersecurity because the demand's so great. You don't need a master's degree to teach it.
You're right.
So they reached out towards me. I had to basically take an assessment, and then for the final part of the interview, I basically had to teach a certain topic that I felt comfortable in instead of cybersecurity towards one of the lead instructors, so they could gauge my instructing skills and how I grasp the technology and present it towards them. So I chose SIEM and SOAR because that's what I need for my job.
Okay.
And I did really well, so they hired me on. So I taught for their semesters a little bit shorter. So I think like 4 semesters basically. I taught for them.
It looked like it was about a year and a half.
Yeah, so about for 4 semesters I taught for them. So I taught and showed us cybersecurity, then SIEM and SOAR, or cybersecurity infrastructures and technologies. Excuse me. So I taught that composed of like SIEM and SOAR technologies, endpoint technologies, XDRs, things of that nature. I taught it towards the students. I would say a lot of them are career transitioners. So people that were nurses or doctors or mechanics, and they want to get inside cybersecurity or they want to upskill themselves. So I taught them, and it was very interesting. There's a lot of interesting characters for some of the students. One lady for the intro class was like literally anybody could do it.
Yeah.
And you can technically take it for free. You just have to pay like a small little fee for it. And one of the ladies, she had her computer wasn't working properly, so we took a look at it. So she screen share. She had like a Chrome PC. I'm like, how do you even get that on like a desktop? Because it wasn't a laptop, it's like a desktop. I'm like, how's that even possible? So we're like, no. I'm like you can't install the software on this. So she had to drop it and get a new PC. There's another guy who he was old. I'm not gonna lie. He was like old as my grandpa.
Yeah.
He needed a lot of help. He needs like general like IT understanding. Because he's not to share his screen. He open up the camera or type in the Zoom chat box. So he needed like a lot of different help with that.
But the funny thing is, at least he was in there. Like you said, I can never knock anybody who's trying to learn.
Yeah, I was proud of him for really showing up. That's better than a lot of other students, I can say. I'm being honest. It's really weird. Even though I'm on company, when people don't show up, I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, right, like show up to the class?
Yeah. And they're like, why do you get an F in this? I'm like, because you didn't show up.
My dad is actually an adjunct professor. I think he's like on a hiatus now, but he would tell me stories. I think he teaches a class like I think every spring for a number of years. And he would tell me, he was just like, yeah, it would get to the end of finals, and I would tell people from the start. I said, hey, I'm just going to give you the grade you earn. So people would try to come, hey, can we get extra credit, or is there a remake? He said, no, we just that's the you got what you got. Like that's all we got.
It was crazy. But people, it wouldn't show up towards an exam. Then we get emails like, why get an F in this? So like, I don't understand. I'm like, well, you weren't. You take the exam.
Okay.